We call on all citizens to abide by the law in their exercise of freedom of expression and other rights, and to be fully aware of the interface between their rights, responsibilities, and the rights of others. Article 37 of the Constitution grants citizens the right to protest and picket on condition that they are peaceful and unarmed. As a government, we will always protect the enjoyment of this right on all other civil liberties provided for in our Constitution. I wish also to make it clear that we shall protect and defend our police officers from criminals and thugs purporting to be exercising their democratic rights through protests. Any Kenyan protesting in the streets of our towns and cities or in the villages while armed with stones, clubs, or pangas are putting our law enforcement officers and law-abiding citizens in danger. Appropriate force will be used to contain them and restore law and order. Physical attacks on our security personnel leading to injuries and even death erodes the trust and confidence the citizenry have on our officers. We will therefore not spare any effort to protect the safety and the authority of our police officers. There is no way anybody would have been protesting peacefully, then cut the hand of a police officer. There is no way. That is not a protest. That someone was protesting and stoned a police officer to death. By the time we see you coming with a gun or a machete, or a gun, a stone, or a machete, or any other weapon, we already know you are not a protester, you are a criminal. And the respective force must be used to protect. And we will defend our police officers as they use that force to deal with criminals. We will defend them in the land, we will defend them in the sea, we will defend them in air, and we will defend them in courts. We will not allow criminals to roam around our cities and towns and pretend to be exercising their civil liberties, when indeed they are criminals who have been hired and are part of the gangs I talked about, ready to be deployed by political leaders to pretend to be joining citizens who may have genuine grievances, but infiltrating those groups to cause mayhem and harm. We are not going to allow that, and we will defend our officers because they defend us. The reason why we are sleeping in our houses is because these police officers are putting their lives in danger. We will also be ready, and as a cabinet secretary, I'm ready to defend them to make sure that our country is safe and our police officers are safe. As a government, we cannot deny that there could be a few rogue elements in the service who may abuse power or engage in criminal activities. The reforms in our security sector have provided effective safeguards against such excesses and abuse. The Internal Affairs Unit, established under Section 87 of the National Police Service Act, receives and investigates complaints against police officers and plays a crucial role in enhancing accountability. The Independent Policing Oversight Authority has also helped in implementing its mandate to raise the standards of discipline and professionalism in the police service. With this level of oversight, our police service will suddenly get better and better. As we work to promote good governance and the rule of law, the police are instructed to only use legal and legitimate ways of dealing with criminals as provided for by the Constitution and other regional and international instruments. And as such,